와, 여메란 등장이다.
아, 이 장면 진짜 여배라 선배님.
When Life Gives You Tangerines brought together two of K-drama's biggest stars, Park Bo-gum and IU, generating immense excitement. However, despite the star power, the show failed to live up to the hype. Did their performances deliver the emotional depth we expected, or were we left feeling disappointed? Let's break down what went wrong.
앞으로 더 잘할 거야. 너의 인생을 축복해.
To myself as a student, I think I would like to say that
When Park Bo-gum and IU were announced as the leads for When Life Gives You Tangerines, excitement soared. Both stars have amassed massive fan followings due to their undeniable talent, charm, and impressive acting skills. It seemed like a match made in K-drama heaven. But the final product? Not so much.
그래서 훗날 나중에 이 작품을 가족들과 봤을 때에도 와.
While both actors shine individually, their chemistry leaves a lot to be desired. Chemistry is a crucial ingredient in any K-drama, especially one centered around love and healing. Unfortunately, their interactions feel more like a series of beautiful moments, rather than a deep, emotionally charged romance. As one Reddit user put it, they look great together, but there's just no spark. It's like watching two actors reading lines instead of falling in love.
아, 너쌤 잡아! 뭐해! 나 씨는 육지는.
뭘 보면?
저요? 아니 저는 마음에 들죠.
네.
내가 나 마음에 안 들면 어쩌겠어요. 이거 지금 달고 태어났는데.
또 예쁘세요.
네.
The lack of chemistry is particularly glaring when compared to their previous performances in other shows, where their connections were electric. Here, despite their talents, the magic just doesn't materialize. The star power is undeniable, but without that emotional pull, the drama falls flat.
파란 섀도우. 이거는 내가 10가락지 다 반지를 꼈다라는 걸 보여주기
보여주기
위해서 양손 섀도우.
민혁이 옷을
If we're being completely honest, When Life Gives You Tangerines doesn't offer much that feels new. The premise is one we've seen countless times before. A woman dealing with life's struggles finds solace in simple pleasures like tangerines. Along the way, she meets someone who helps her navigate through the hardships, teaching her lessons about love, life, and resilience.
남산이 좋아하지? 안 묻네? 얘도 배고팠나? 소고리 걱정.
아까 박근명 씨가 하지
분명히가
않았을까요?
있어? 더치페이 아닐까? 더치페이?
We get it. Life's difficult, and sometimes the small joys are the best way to cope. But where is the originality here? Where's the twist that makes this story stand out from the hundreds of other K-dramas with the same theme? What's supposed to be fresh and inspiring ends up feeling like a tired repeat of plots we've seen 1,000 times.
미션이 3가지거든요. 네. 정해본 게, 자, 첫째 뭐죠? 첫째. 첫 번째, 마이크 손보기. 마이크 손보기. 그냥 괜히.
And here's the kicker. Fans have been pointing out the same thing. On Reddit, K-drama lovers shared their feelings of disappointment, calling the story predictable and too safe. A lot of them were hoping for something more groundbreaking, but all they got was a slow, meandering plot that only delivered in small bursts.
자, 우리 투샷 갈게요.
게스트분들마다 그분의 성향 또는 그분이 지향하고자 하는 방향 그런 느낌으로
One user summed it up perfectly. It's like watching a rerun of every other healing drama, with nothing to make it stand out. While the story certainly has heart, the predictability of the plot leaves little room for surprises or genuine emotional investment. Rather than offering the emotional depth or unique twist that could elevate it, the show opts for comfort, playing it safe with familiar tropes.
선배님 예쁘시다고요.
사슴이 나한테 예쁘다고 해?
In an interview, the writer mentioned, I wanted to explore the beauty of simplicity and the healing power of life's small joys. But the execution falls flat. The lack of innovation in the plot leaves viewers yearning for something more dynamic and engaging. What could have been a refreshing journey of personal growth instead ends up feeling like a retread of stories we've seen all too often.
한번 다시 해보자. 진짜 미안해 삼촌.
진짜
저는 요즘에 보컬 레슨도 받고
받을 게 있어요? 그렇게 잘하는데?
작년에 투어를 했는데
IU's performance in When Life Gives You Tangerines is certainly heartfelt, but it falls short of the emotional depth we've come to expect from her. Known for her powerful portrayals in My Mister and Hotel Del Luna, IU has shown time and time again that she can effortlessly convey a range of emotions, from heart-wrenching sorrow to bittersweet joy. So it's puzzling when her performance here feels a bit flat.
손에는 물 한 방울 안 묻게 해주려고 해요. 그치?
근데 저는 관식이한테 안 시켜요.
Her character, a woman grappling with life's challenges, should have been a chance for IU to shine. However, the role doesn't give her much room to stretch her acting muscles. As one Reddit user pointed out, IU's character doesn't evolve. It's like she's stuck in a repetitive emotional loop with no real breakthrough. The character is familiar, someone we've seen many times in K-dramas, but lacks the layers that could make her truly compelling.
학창 시절 나 자신에게 너 지금 충분히 잘하고 있어.
The script and the direction seem to be the real culprits here, offering a character with minimal development. Fans on platforms like the Indian Express expressed their disappointment, noting that while IU's natural talent is evident, the role didn't provide her the material to fully display her range. With a lead as talented as IU, this feels like a missed opportunity.
이제 어려운 질문인데요. 우선 저도 가사를 직접 쓰기 때문에 가사와 시는 많이 닮아 있다.
Park Bo-gum is undoubtedly charming, and his natural warmth shines through in When Life Gives You Tangerines. He's the kind of actor who can make a simple smile feel heartwarming, which is why fans were so excited to see him paired with IU. However, in this drama, his performance feels like a repetition of roles we've seen before.
같이 출연하고자 결심을 해서 따뜻한 노래, 따뜻한 무대를 준비했는데요. 저는 그 무대뿐만 아니라
His character, a kind, compassionate man with a tragic backstory, seems like a checklist of familiar K-drama tropes. As one Reddit user put it, Park Bo-gum's character is so predictable. It's the same good guy with hidden pain we've seen in every drama he's done. Fans were hoping to see him push beyond his comfort zone, but instead, his portrayal feels like a watered-down version of his past roles. While his performance is solid, it's not the standout performance we've come to expect from an actor of his caliber. His usual charm is there, but without any new layers to uncover, it's hard to feel fully invested.
관식이는 막 손도 막
맞아요.
이렇게 하고 있고
우는 걸 보니까 어떻게 달라줘야 될지 모르겠고.
The core of When Life Gives You Tangerines is supposed to be about the blossoming love between IU's and Park Bo-gum's characters. But here's the thing. The love story doesn't feel as powerful or genuine as it should. The chemistry between them doesn't crackle. It just sits there. The way the romance unfolds feels almost like a checklist of K-drama tropes rather than something that builds naturally.
슬퍼.
내가 지금 시를 읽고 있나?
왜 이렇게 설레?
In fact, when we look at the reactions from fans on social media, many were quick to point out that the relationship between the leads didn't hit the emotional highs they were hoping for. The show almost seems to undercut itself by playing it too safe with the romance, instead of allowing the characters to truly fall for each other in a way that tugs at the heartstrings.
팬분들하고 알아보면 알아봐도 이렇게 모른 체 하기로 약속하고 이런 거 있더만요. 그러면 예를
You'd think that with a title like When Life Gives You Tangerines, there'd be some deeper symbolic meaning behind the fruit. And sure, tangerines are meant to symbolize sweetness and finding joy in small things, but the metaphor doesn't really land. The fruit is almost shoved down our throats in the narrative, used as a constant reminder of how life can be sour but can be made sweet. However, this feels more like a forced plot device than a meaningful symbol. The result? It never resonates in the way the creators intended.
서프라이즈를 좋아한다거나
보검 씨도 서프라이즈 좋아해요?
저 좋아하는 편이에요.
On social media, reactions to When Life Gives You Tangerines have been mixed. On Reddit, many fans expressed their disappointment, highlighting that the drama fell short of expectations. One user wrote, "I was so excited for this pairing, but the chemistry just wasn't there. The plot feels repetitive and slow." Others echoed similar sentiments, criticizing the lack of emotional depth and pacing.
내가 된장찌개라고 그렇게 가르쳤냐고 그렇게.
외관도 뭐 숭늉 뜨는 법이 있나?
너가 전화를 왔어야 된다.
Meanwhile, India Today noted, "While there are some tender moments, the show doesn't resonate deeply enough to leave a lasting impact." A sentiment that aligns with what viewers have been saying on Twitter and other fan forums. One fan commented on Twitter, "It had so much potential, but it feels like the drama was playing it too safe." Disappointing for IU and Park Bo-gum fans. Despite the star power, many fans are left feeling that the drama missed the mark on delivering the emotional journey they were hoping for.
일단 혼났고요 지금.
이게 티가 안 났으면 좋겠는데 이 메이킹이라서.
옷도 이제 살짝씩 이제 사이즈가 좀 커지거나 작아지거나 약간 그런.
맞아요. 약간 작아진 거 같기도 하고.
또 미니 팔레트는 처음이라서
네.
오늘 보검 씨가 어떻게 분위기를 잡아 가시느냐에 따라서.
So, after all this, the burning question remains. Should you watch When Life Gives You Tangerines? The answer isn't so clear-cut. If you're a die-hard fan of Park Bo-gum and IU, there's still some enjoyment to be had, especially if you're just looking for some easy, feel-good content. But if you're craving a deep, emotional journey that challenges both the actors and the audience, then this might not be the drama for you.
소리 언니랑 막 얘기하자마자 수민이 보검이 죽이죠. 내가 그랬거든. 보검이 죽여.
The performances of Park Bo-gum and IU, while solid, just don't live up to the expectations set by their previous works. The romance doesn't hit as hard as it should, and the plot feels too familiar to stand out in the crowded world of K-dramas.
빨리 박보검으로 돌아가고 싶다
더
했어.
오래 있고 싶었죠.
진짜? 헉, 어떤 마음일까?
그 주변 사람들
What do you think, K-drama fans? Did you feel the same way about When Life Gives You Tangerines? Or did you find yourself swept up in the charm of IU and Park Bo-gum, despite the show's flaws? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to subscribe to K-Drama Buzz for the latest updates, gossip, and drama reviews.